search of solutions for the world we share. Principal Voices, in association with Shell.
Technology and innovation are transforming our lives, dramatically changing the way we work, live, socialize, and learn.
The more information people have, the more knowledge people have about the world, the better decisions they can make.
From the internet and email to mobile phones, a revolution in communication has helped to bring the world closer together.
Access to communication can change lives in such simple yet profound ways.
With that, however, has come a heightened awareness of the divisions between rich and poor, developed and developing countries.
Bringing tools like this as a way to leave behind a social impact that's not polarized by race or religion or anything else, but is advanced technology not to win wars, but to not fight wars.
Technology and innovation have thrust the world into a new age, drastically altering the way we live. Our three principal voices are passionately committed to taking technology to the four corners of the globe. In Africa, a Silicon Valley veteran is exporting her skills to rural communities, enabling communication through the power of new technologies.
Over 2 billion people in the developing world have very limited access to any kind of communication.
Launched in 2004, Inveneo is a non-profit social enterprise offering computing, telecom and power solutions to remote and rural areas in the developing world.
We came together as a group with the belief that access to communications has the power to change lives.
These areas have traditionally suffered from a lack of access to appropriate technologies.
Our social mission is to get the tools of ICT. When I say ICT, I mean telephony, computing, and access to the internet, out to people and organizations who need it most, typically in remote and rural areas in the developing world.
Hello, nice to see you again. This is Christy. Okay, so we have the solar system, the batteries in place, the solar panel is working, so you can just go ahead.
Our approach is very practical. We started by talking with communities about their needs and working with local organizations to design our systems. And we've built our solutions around that approach.
Inveneo works with a number of innovative systems to implement their technologies, such as open source software. This software can be freely accessed by all, and in turn modified and redistributed according to the user's needs without traditional, restrictive and expensive licensing issues.
So we do hardware, software and power solutions to allow ultra-low power computing, ultra-low power servers, long-distance wireless using Wi-Fi technology, and we overlay that with open source to make it all work together in a turnkey way for organizations.
They've faced many challenges in bringing suitable technologies to the region.
What we have looked at is a number of different problems which technology faces here. One is the environmental conditions, heat, dust, humidity, water, rain, but as well power consumption and availability of power, as well as user experience or inexperience of using these type of computers and devices. And we've seen that if we can address a number of these problems and take them into consideration into the design, we can actually save a lot of money.
This is the computer center in a school in Luwero, which is in rural Uganda, and it's powered in a really unique way. The power system comes in and feeds both the computer system and the batteries right here. And so when the power goes out, like in cases of today, the computers can continue to run and the kids can continue to have classes. The grid is undependable a lot of times, and you want learning to go on.
The two-decade war that affected northern Uganda saw more than 1.5 million people displaced from their homes.
We're heading up to Gulu because Inveneo has an installation in Gulu, and what we've done is we've connected 7 of what's called IDP camps, or internally displaced persons camps, together, and we've also connected some clinics and schools.
Inveneo wants to give these people a vital link to the world and the community a chance to provide better services.
Putting in a simple phone and access to the internet can do a number of things. First, a healthcare clinic can call it an ambulance when there's an emergency, perhaps even saving a life.
Out here, we don't have any electricity from the grid. There is just no electricity for the next 20 to 30 kilometers. So they're completely powered with solar panels which charge batteries. And even on overcast days, the batteries have enough power to provide computer with power as well as the phone system.
So the teachers in many of these schools and IDP camps that have no books can do lesson plans. And then children can get brief exposure to computers so they can understand how they can use technology in a way to improve their lives and improve their opportunities.
Over the past 3 years, Inveneo has worked closely with organizations on the ground, ensuring that these skills are passed on to local partners.
It's not all about the technology, though. We've designed a program to identify, recruit, train, and certify ICT partners. And what we want to do there is leave the revenue in country. What this does is help grow the local ICT economy and help to scale the effect of availability of ICT for rural areas.
Since 2006, Inveneo has completed more than 25 projects in 7 countries, certifying 6 local partners. Its ICT technologies have reached more than 100,000 people in 66 communities.
Access to the internet and telephony in rural areas most definitely contributes to making societies more democratic. It allows people access in a simple way to more information, and it allows a two-way participation. They can call in, they can email, they can really start to participate in real time. We started with an idea about how communications can change lives, but we've really gotten it down to the bits and bytes and to the project level and making sure that things just work.
Over the next few years, Inveneo aims to give more than 3 million people across the continent access to these life-impacting technologies.
Why access to technology is just as important as feeding a community or providing health care. Well, access to technology is an enabler to all those capabilities. The organizations we serve can provide better health care, can provide better education. So why would you deny access to technology to rural communities?
If technology can transform communities, another visionary is inspiring individuals to dream up solutions for their everyday lives.
Letting people solve problems means that the rest of the planet becomes a source of knowledge. The world is full of brains and ideas, and what we're beginning to find is you provide these tools, it becomes a source of solutions, not problems.